does it say that a communist won? I mean, like, there's going left, like Bill de Blasio left, and then there's going Mamdani.
Well, listen, I mean, it's shocking to me. Well, it's one of the reasons I left New York, by the way, but it's totally shocking to me. I mean, this is a guy who promised to defund the NYPD, so he hates cops. He hates the Jews, right? I mean, he came out and said Netanyahu was he's a criminal and he's going to arrest him if he ever comes into New York. He hates the Indian population. He literally says that Modi's a war criminal. He wants to nationalize grocery stores. He wants to raise everybody's taxes by, 12%? Guess what? You're just going to see a lot more people come down to New York. I mean, other than that, and by the way, he wants to empty all jails. He doesn't believe in the concept of having jails for a city. Other than that, he's a wonderful human being. I don't know how people can vote for this guy. I really don't. And listen, you lived in New York. I lived in New York. You know, we spent a lot of time in New York together, right? You were there for years. I was there for years. And all you need to do in New York is very simple. Clean streets, safe streets, reasonable taxes. I'm not saying like you need to go down to zero, but like do like North Carolina style taxes where you charge 4% or something along those lines. Knock out the city tax, knock out the state tax. And honestly, New York would be pretty unstoppable if you had that recipe. But yet, these guys create this petri dish, and it always has to be another social experiment. And that social experiment's not working, and it's devastating because I truly love everything that New York stands for, and they just routinely screw it up.
Who are you hoping for in 2028 on both sides?
Wait, on both sides?
Yeah.
I'm not hoping for anybody on one side, how much I can tell you. You know what, guys? We have a different breed of fighter now. What we do, we've all found our voices. I mean this sincerely. Like, go back to 2016. Like, who was the voice of the Republican Party other than my father? It sure as hell wasn't Jeb Bush, right? I mean,
Jeb.
Look. Well,
exclamation point.
But by the RNC, he was literally the anointed one, right? I mean, he got into the race. He had he blew $300 million before South Carolina in 2016. That's more than we used to win the entire race, including beating Hillary Clinton. Like, so he wasn't the voice. Like, Mitt Romney wasn't. Ben Sasse the voice of the Republic? Of course not, right? Like, we didn't have a good Republican Party, and all of a sudden my father goes out there and he's totally politically incorrect, and totally politically incorrect. I think you would agree with that. He was totally politically, and all of a sudden he created this kind of class of fighters, and now people have backbone, and now we all have our voices.